Thalassophobia is the fear of deep body water, which can include the ocean, large lakes, or even the deep end of a pool.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what's in the ocean still. Like I don't trust the scientists. I feel like it's some creatures down there. It's too big. You don't know what's in there. I don't trust it.
So I can tell you this. So, like I said, one of our brothers owns a dive shop, and I was talking to a gentleman when I was in Florida before I came here. And I've talked to people here. They was like, "Oh man, you got to go night diving." Let me tell you something. Because like one of the weirdest things, like from where I live right now and the space we live at, I can see both sides of the ocean because it's not that wide. The island's only 7 miles wide, and from where I'm at, the point where I'm at, I can see both sides of the ocean. But there are nights when I can go out and I look from my veranda and I look how dark it is and how expansive it is. Because like on a good day, I can see from here. I can see sometimes we can see Tortola. Sometimes we can see St. John. I mean, not St. John, but St. Thomas. So you can see the other islands, but you realize, okay, well, my eyes can see and how close they are. But this gentleman's talking about night diving, and I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. He talked about this moray eel. Right? He was talking about the science of it. He was like, yeah, I'm near diving at night, and they were telling you about, if you see an eel, right? What you have to understand is if you see an eel at nighttime and its mouth is open, you're safe. Because if its mouth is open, that's how it's funneling water and air and all those other good things. And he was like, so I was in the water and I saw the eel and I'm trying to think to myself, mouth open, mouth closed, Papa this. I said, man, I'm going to tell you right there, you had me at if you see an eel. If you seen it, brother, you got it. This ain't, you know what? I'm not supposed to be here. My bad. I wasn't even supposed to be out this far. You own, you know what I'm saying? I'm in your space. I'm gonna leave you alone. That's why, like, I never understood the whole people fear of sharks and things on those lines. I'm like, man, now again, like I said, my whole thing is that like Jaws. I never understood that the Jaws, or the Meg, which is a whole nother we can get into the whole story. But I'm like, if it rolls up on the beach, I get it, right? You know what I'm saying? The fear of shark. But if you take your behind, right, and let's say your privilege behind, because all of us who have had the opportunity to get further enough out to where sharks actually are, because that means someone had to take you out there on some type of vessel. And then for you to jump into the water to where that shark lives, that's on you. You did that to yourself. But no, so trust me, that darkness of water, man, it is wild. Because like I said, living on an island sometimes it's like crazy. Like, man, especially at nighttime you drive, like that water is very, very dark. But yeah, but so I feel you on that aspect. However, I do in the daytime, it is beautiful.